What's up, guys? I want to answer a question. A follower of mine told me if he doesn't have money, does he need to save some money so he can spend on supplements? Are supplements really necessary? And I'm gonna give you guys in this video the answer, but also things that you can substitute so you don't need pretty much to buy any supplements, right? Because let's be real, you don't really need supplements, all right? Protein powder is just if you're not getting enough protein. But if you're someone that can get enough protein from your diet, let's aim for, let's say, 1 gram per pound per body weight. It's pretty easy to get if you're getting your whole eggs, your Greek yogurt, chicken, beef, in cheese, and so many things you can find protein. Even in your bread, you've got some type of protein, all right? So it's pretty easy to get if you're eating enough food. So I tell a lot of people, if the main focus of every single meal is protein, that's the first thing. We do not need to take protein powder. Why I take it? Because it's very efficient for me in the morning. Instead of cooking eggs, I'll just drink a protein shake. It digests fast. So it's more because it's convenient and it digests pretty fast, but I could easily switch that up for few eggs and some egg whites to get my protein intake and a bit of Greek yogurt, okay? That's the first thing. The second supplement that a lot of people like to talk about is electrolytes these days. But guess what? Electrolytes, 90% of it is pretty much salt, all right? And that's what you're sweating. That's the percentage of the sweat coming out of you. 90% of it is sodium, okay? So just adding more salt in your food, you're getting a good amount of electrolytes, okay? Yeah, they'll put it in a fancy branding with nice flavoring, but most of the time you're just getting flavored water and some salt, okay? And for the rest of the electrolytes, they're very easy to get from food, from Greek yogurt, from your fruits, and so on. The one that I don't even like taking is BCAA. I don't think it's a very useful one. Moving on, creatine is the only one where if I really had to just take one would be creatine. But even then, creatine, the best benefit that comes from creatine, in my opinion, is that it helps your muscles retain more water. I don't really believe and buy into all the ATP energy stuff. I think that it's really helping your muscles absorb more water, intracellular hydration, and this can be done with the help of adding salt and sodium. So salt is really a superfood if you think about it. A lot of people limit it when they're trying to diet down, but it's one of the biggest mistakes because your muscles need salt to contract. You need salt to get good pumps. You need salt to drive in nutrients into your muscles. If you realize when you eat a big cheat meal with a lot of salt, your veins expand and it helps the nutrient absorption and delivery to your muscles. So it's very important to consume enough sodium, and that is like better than most of the supplements that you can take. Moving on, carbs. A lot of people like drinking carbs intra-workout. I'm really not a big fan of it. I'd much rather have a high carb before meal and a high carb after, and letting the workout for my body to be training instead of being digesting food, all right? And that's what I realized worked best. I realized that sometimes you have to kind of let your body be hungry a little bit so it absorbs the food better once you give it to your body after. It's like a sponge. A sponge that is super dry will absorb one drop of water a lot better than a sponge that is wet. And a lot of time when we're trying to feed the body all the time constantly with BCAAs, amino acids, EAAs, carbs, protein, you're not letting your body be hungry a little bit, so your insulin sensitivity is not as primed. So basically your body will not just soak onto all the nutrients once you give it to it, okay? And a lot of studies will say, not that I really follow that, but they would say every 4 hours it's good to get a meal and to get some good quality protein in your system. But that's another topic. Pre-workout. A pre-workout, well, I have my coffee right here. I drink coffee in the morning, and this is one of the things that helped me the most. I really believe it helps me a lot more than pre-workout. I think I will start cutting down the pre-workout and just have a lot of coffee, some honey. Man, honey is just, it's really like, I think there was someone that used to call it the juice of the gods, or the blood of the gods, or something like that. It does something to you, man. Having some honey in the morning pre-workout, I really feel awake. I feel well pumped, and way better than any pre-workout. Some honey, put some salt, let's say on your sourdough bread, honey, salt, have that with coffee, and it's gonna give you better pumps and wake you up way better than any pre-workout drink. Okay, yes, I like taking some glycerol that my friend Phil showed me, or some citrulline. But aside of that, honestly, supplements, a lot of them are a waste of your money. So are they needed? Not at all. I'd much rather you put your money on real food and eat real food. Eat real food, alright? If you have the option, always go with real, solid quality food. That's it for this video. Let's talk vitamins and minerals. I'll make it for another video. If you have a question, leave it down below and I'll make a video answering it. See you guys soon. Thank you guys for the support and for the love, and thank you for my beautiful girlfriend doing an amazing job behind the camera. Mwah! Done.